one of their own. That's Cadice Schlom. Last year, a top junior rider. Today, she's one of the premier Grand Prix riders on the tour. Cadice, how does it feel?
Well, right now it feels great. I'm pretty shocked by all of it. It's kind of been a snowballing effect. I kind of fell from the sky, I'm not sure. You know, I've worked all my life for something like this, and it's finally happening.
Well, you've had tremendous success over the last year. Cadice, you're obviously a beautiful, petite young lady riding 1,200-pound animals. How do you control them?
Well, first of all, about 4 days a week I work out. I watch what I eat because riding against people like you, I'm half the strength as you are, so I need to help myself out a little bit to have an edge and also to get a rapport with my horses. Every horse of mine is a best friend. I mean, I know them inside and out, and I think that really helps inside the ring when I know what's going on and they know me and they listen to my voice or my body, and we have a rapport together. I think that's my biggest key point right there.
Cadice Schlom, a new star in show jumping, one to keep an eye on.
To sponsor the Nations Cup because we believe success comes from working together. Here's the second American rider on course. Cadice Schlom. Well, she went around the first time and the second time with nothing down in the first 2 rounds. The key reason why the Americans are here in this jump-off. What can she do now?
Well, I know she's a tremendously gifted speed rider. She's won a lot of speed classes, and this horse is responding beautifully. Again, the time is about 35.74. That's been best on course so far. I think she's ahead of that right now, Ted. She's improving upon Tony Font's score. Excuse me, David Raposa's score.
Wula, she makes the quick turn and now starts that long route.
A long, long way. And leaves out the strides. A beautiful ride.
34.89. Well, I don't know. That really puts the Americans in the catbird seat right now.
Isn't it amazing when riders are in a clutch position how they respond? Look at all the trouble they were having at 5A and B. Come jump off, they're really clutch riding. They're pulling it all together and getting the job done. And yes, the pressure is on Canada now.
Great ride. She's being clear in 2 rounds and a jump off. 20-year-old Cadice Schlom.
World Cup final of Grand Prix show jumping. Over 40 competitors representing over a dozen nations are vying for this most coveted title of 1991. Hello, everyone. I'm Leandra Riley, along with 6-time Olympian Frank Chapot. And Frank, how does this competition play into the Olympic picture?
Well, this is a great place for our young people to gain valuable international experience and actually show how they can perform under the pressure with the best of Europe has to offer.
Now you're looking at Wula. Wula's ridden by Cadice Schlom, who's just 21 years old, from the United States.
Well, Cadice is just emerging as one of the stars in international competition. She comes from California. She rode on the U.S. team in the fall circuit last year in Toronto. She jumped a double clear in the Nations Cup, quite a feat for someone in their first time on the team. She finished second in a $100,000 World Cup competition in Toronto, Canada last fall, in November.
She brings in 16.5 faults to today's final round. And this is really different than a single Grand Prix event that we might see in the United States, when you're asked to compete again and again and again.
She went through the combination quite well. And this is a little horse, quite small for international competition, but he's a real trier. He doesn't like to hit the jumps, and she gives him a very good ride. She's still clear. Quite a good performance.
Looking very good.
Yeah, and she's clear, so will move up in the standings.
Adding to her 16.5 faults, 0, her total is 16.5 for Cadice Schlom, the 21-year-old from the United States.
I think we'll see a lot more of her in the future. She's a very, very good rider, very cool competitor.